Hello, hello, beauty conscious ladies. Lisa Davis here. I'm going to hopping on. I'm so excited to have Dr. Laura Ricci joining us in just a moment. We're gonna give it a minute for some ladies to hop on, and I'm going to see about inviting Dr. Laura to join us live. So let me see if I can do that. Let's see. No, not yet. Oh. Hang on one second. Okay. Hey guys. Oh, I see some of you join me live. Welcome, welcome. Wonderful. And I see Laura is in the house. Hey, I'm getting some hearts. All right. Pretty soon I should be able to invite her to join me live. Let's see. Let's see if I can do that. Hey guys, welcome. Got some lovelies tuning in tonight. Hey Stephanie. Hey Callie. All right, let me see if I can do this. Hang on guys, hang on. All right. Fingers crossed. Hey Kelly, hey Pamela. It's all of my oily faves. Hey.
Hi.
Okay.
It's so good to be back with you.
So good to have you back, my lovely oily friend. Fabulous. So
Yes, and we're
fabulous.
so fun in our floral. We didn't even
I
plan that.
we did. It's so funny. This is okay. Full confession. I have like three tops that I go live in, and this is like one of my three tops.
Me too, girl. Me too.
We are like we vibe at the same. We really, really do.
I love it. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's so wonderful to have you. So for those wonderful ladies watching who haven't had the pleasure of listening to and watching and learning from Dr. Laura, this is Dr. Laura Ricci, and she is an absolutely, I'm going to let her fully introduce herself and give her background, but she is just an absolutely incredible like healer, and she just has so much knowledge, and her journey into essential oils has not only benefited herself, but just benefited all of us. And I'm just thrilled to have her on tonight. In particular to talk about how oils can help support our immune system, which obviously many of us need as we're entering those terrible cold and flu fall and winter months. Oh my gosh, you can have ladies joining us from the UK. This is very
Oh my gosh.
exciting.
Hi, Julie. Wow.
Wow, I know. So please, Laura, please take a moment and just introduce yourself and share a little bit about yourself with our viewers.
Yes, I would love to. I'm Dr. Laura Ritchie. I have a doctorate in physical therapy, and I'm a national board certified health and wellness coach specializing in women's health and functional nutrition and insulin resistance. And I'm an essential oil educator and leader with doTERRA. And I was thrilled to come to your beautiful community and talk tonight that Lisa would invite me. So thank you so much, Lisa. It's such an honor to be here.
You're welcome. Oh, so thrilled with you.
And I love this community because I feel like Crunchy is such an amazing organization, and they're looking at getting rid of those toxins and chemicals that can affect our health and our hormones and our fertility and be endocrine disruptors and carcinogens. And what actually brought me to this world from the world of physical therapy was actually my own cancer diagnosis and going through my own cancer journey. And that's when I started looking at all the ingredients of what we put on our skin and on our face, and essential oils just kind of fit beautifully with that. So I kind of see doTERRA and Crunchy as like dark chocolate and almonds, like they just kind of go together
There you go. Couldn't agree more.
in such a fun way. And it's true, it is winter and fall and winter time. People are transitioning, especially with these changes of seasons. They can be really hard on us. And oh, I think I lost you, but I'm back.
Oh no, you're back.
And they can be kind of challenging on us. And so we love to have some tools. And that's what I feel like essential oils are, is a tool that helps to support us. So for those of you that are brand new to the world of essential oils really are plant material. They're very concentrated extracts of plants. And I like to think of them as the plant's immune system. So what helps protect the plant from different environmental threats or different insects, things like that, we can actually use them to help support us too. And plants are carbon-based, we are carbon-based. And what's really cool is the essential oils can actually cross through the cell membrane. So they can really support us in a lot of different ways and be a powerful tool, especially as we transition. Yes, Mackenzie, absolutely. Oils and crunchy. It's the perfect pair, right? Plants are powerful. We love it. And so I am thrilled to talk to you guys a little bit about that and some things that we can just do to support ourselves. And we have different levels, right? We've got a prevention level that we want to start using every day. This is a great time to start using our oils every day for prevention. And then we've got like level 2, which is when threats are high, right? Everybody's kind of feeling under the weather. You're getting notes from your child's school, right? People are like hacking over your working space area. You're like, oh,
Not good.
right? The struggle is real. It's like, okay, threats are
Yeah.
high, and then we like bump it up a notch. So just for daily during fall and winter time, one of my favorite things to do that's really simple is just start diffusing. Start diffusing, having a diffuser and using the oils aromatically. And what I mean by a diffuser is just, it's a water-based diffuser. This is a really fun one that actually has my name on it that was a gift from a friend, but you guys can see that mist here coming from the top. So this creates this microfine mist, and the essential oils are actually cleansing and purifying the air that enters into our lungs and into our body so that these essential oils can go to work for us and help us. So you can add anywhere from 4 to 6 drops of oil into your diffuser. And I tell people diffusing is totally a choose your own adventure. Some people like more. You can go up to 10 if you wanted. But this would be a great thing to run at your desk, run in your bedroom, maybe in the central area of your home. We have these really cute little travel diffusers that are perfect. So you could have it at your desk by your office or even in your car to just support you throughout the day, which is really nice. So one of my favorite blends for just overall immune support is going to be On Guard. On Guard is our protective blend, and this is a really lovely one because it has a lot of big gun oils in here, such as wild orange and clove and cinnamon and eucalyptus and rosemary. So it smells wonderful. Way to kick your pumpkin pie spice candles to the curb because we know those have phthalates and endocrine disruptors. They gotta go. They gotta go. And I was really happy because I was like, oh, I loved those things. I loved the candles and the air fresheners and all of those things. So I felt like essential oils were a great swap that I could enjoy the scent, but it was actually supporting my immune system instead of being harmful to it. And it was a great option. So just diffuse throughout the day is a great, great way to start. Another great thing to do is, and I love On Guard, again, just because it smells like Christmas. It smells so good. And you could even add, one of my favorites for immune support is Melaleuca. So I love this combo together. You could do On Guard by itself, or you could do On Guard and Melaleuca. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Chantel. I love that you guys are popping in. Yes, absolutely, Mackenzie. Thieves is going to be very similar. It's going to work very, very similar and be an awesome combo. So use what you got. Thieves is an amazing oil too. And use your oils. That's what's really important here because they're not serving us if they're sitting on a shelf. So use what you got.
I was guilty of that for the longest time. Remember, Dr. Laura? I was
Yes.
like, not using
Oh, we brought you on, girl. We were like, yes, we will. And I think that's why education is so important, right? Lisa, you're an amazing testimony to that. Of when we know how to use our oils and we feel confident and empowered, then it's like, oh yeah, and they just become part of our daily routine. Just like Crunchy, right? We swapped, we got rid of those nasty makeup, and then it's like, oh wow, my face feels better and I everything is awesome.
it.
So it's really nice. It's nice to have these things to come into our life. So On Guard by itself, or if you want to boost it up even more, do your Melaleuca or tea tree oil with this. And I will say, please, please, please be cautious with the oils that you're using and make sure that it is a brand that is safe for internal use. So this is one of the things that you're going to look for on your bottle of oil is if you see a supplement fact, or it says that it's safe for internal use, that is good. Because unfortunately, guys, just like the makeup world, right? It's shady. Like they don't disclose all the stuff that's in there. They can write whatever they want on the packaging. The FDA unfortunately does not regulate the world of essential oils. So literally the bottle at the health food store, wherever, can say 100% oil. And then you flip it over and it says not for topical use, don't take internally, da, 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 da. And there can be all these other adulterations, solvents, nasty things in there. So please know that I just want you guys to do your research. doTERRA is the brand that I found that I love and trust. There are others out there that are safe, but it's a very small percentage. So I'm not talking about oils from the health food store or the grocery store. Okay, big difference. Just like we do not buy our mascara from Walmart, we do not buy our essential oils from Walmart either. Like, you get what you pay for with these things. You really do. So I just always tell people that, like, that's important. Okay, so next thing that I love is a hand spray, right? Because we all hear that the best form of prevention is wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. So having a hand spray can be a really nice thing to support yourself, whether that's, even things that we don't think about, like the steering wheel in our car or doorknobs. Just have that with you. And, your kids, when you pick them up from school, spray their hands, spray your hands before you eat, all of those things. So what I love, doTERRA kind of gives us some options, which is nice. So we have a pre-made hand spray that's on guard. So if you just want it done for you, you can do this. Save these, guys. Always save your empties because you can refill them and it'll save you some money. Or you can make your own. So I really love, these are 8 ml misting bottles, which are really nice. And I love because they are a plastic that's safe for your essential oils. You want to look into that, guys, because not all plastics are safe to use with your oils. And these are adorable because they're teeny tiny, right? And they just have the little spritz and they go in your purse and they're perfect. You can make them for your kids. If your kids drop them, it's okay. Because sometimes the glass ones can get kind of heavy. These are a plastic, a pet grade plastic that's safe for essential oils too. But I love both, right? If you just want it done, buy it. If you want to make your own, make your own. But you can do anywhere from maybe 5 drops of On Guard. And you could also even add your Melaleuca. Love me some tea tree oil. And do 5 drops of each. You could always make it stronger. That's what I love about essential oils, is to choose your own adventure, but you can do what works for you. And then just have that to spritz. Just add a little bit of distilled water. Shake it up, you're good to go. It's not going to have the alcohol in there that's going to totally dry out your hands in the winter time. It's safe to use around your kids. Just spray all of the things. Very simple. Like to keep things super simple, and that's what I love about our oils. Makes it really easy. So make your own hand spray. Another little life hack is when your bottles are empty, don't throw away your bottles. You'll hear me say this over and over. So you can actually take the lid off, and you take that orifice reducer and you put it on halfway and pull up. Ta-da!
It's the best.
It just saves your fingers. You don't have to go in there and pull it out. And then you can buy these really adorable misting tops from Share Oils, because there's going to be oils still in here. Like the On Guard, when maybe you can't get any more drops out, but there's still oil in there. So just top it off with your distilled water. You can put a little bit of Melaleuca in there if you want, and then just add your top, and then ta-da, you've got your little misting spray on the go.
Yes.
So awesome, right? And you can even take the labels off. Like if you wanted to, you could take the label off, and this works so nice. To have on hand, so you could just like pull the label off. See this sticky gunk here? You actually just grab your lemon oil. Lemon is a natural Goo Gone. If you didn't know that, it'll take it right off, and you can put your own labels on. I love the labels from Share Oils. They are so nice. You never knew you could do this, Sarah. Oh girl, yes, game changer, right? Yes, all the things, like reuse all the things, and that makes like a perfect little, so you can make your own labels and be fun too if you wanted to, or do something completely different.
Dr. Laura, can you just get those little spray tops just from Share Oils too, just the tops?
Yes, you just get the tops, and they'll fit on your 15 or 5 ml bottles. Shareoils.com. The owner, Elka, her and her husband, it's operated by a small family. I love supporting other fellow women entrepreneurs. She's a sweetheart. And you can actually use the coupon code from my bestie, Hillary. It's EBO, Empowered by Oils. So E as in Edward, B as in boy, O as in octopus, 15. I'll put it in the notes. I'll put all of this good stuff in the notes there. I'll link everything for you guys.
Perfect.
EBO 15, and you can get 15% off her entire shop. So I'll be talking about her stuff a lot because I love having tools that are safe, right? Because we can buy stuff on Amazon, but again, sometimes they're not always the highest quality. So I love to show you guys what we do. Okay, Mackenzie is asking, I'm sure you'll go into it, but do you use oregano? I do use oregano. It is a hot oil. Yes, we will talk about this, girl. Stay with me. We will definitely get that, because oregano is an awesome one for immune support, but it is a hot oil. We have to respect the oregano, right? Respect the oregano. Okay, So we're still in like prevention mode, right? And I love talking to you guys about this because most people come to oils like for, oh no, I feel under the weather. Now what do I do? And they're more reactive. And I like to be proactive about my oils. Like, let's avoid getting in that situation. So these are all really awesome things. So you can make a roller with your essential oils. And that's one of my favorite things to do for support. Love to dilute my rollers. And I have my immune roller right here. But I love the rollers from the Root and Petal. These are my favorite, and I'll show you why. These you can get on Amazon. Love Becky over at the Root and Petal. She's a friend of mine. But one, they're colored. They're beautiful. But the roller bottles are actually glass in here. So a lot of the ones, they cut corners and they're plastic, and over time the essential oil will leak out because it'll deteriorate through the plastic. So these are glass and it's really nice to have. So I like to make rollers because one, it dilutes your oil, so it's going to stretch your dollar. It's going to save you money to have that on hand. But two, it's just convenient for your kids. So you add in your essential oil to your roller. You top with a carrier oil of choice. This is one of my favorites. I love the fractionated coconut oil. This is one that I get from Amazon because it has the pump, and when you're making rollers, it just makes life so much easier. But you could do an almond oil, jojoba oil, anything like that to have on there as well is really nice. And then you just add your essential oil, top with your carrier oil, pop that roller bottle on, and then you are good to go. So for a everyday use, every day to support you, On Guard and Melaleuca. Now for an adult, I would do about 10 drops of each in your roller, top with your fractionated coconut oil, and you're good to go. For kids, for babies, you're going to do about 1 to 3 drops. For kids, I would say 3 to 5 drops. And then I usually think of an adult around a 12-year-old. But always trust your mama bear intuition, right? And that's why less is more with our oils. They're very concentrated. So you can always open it up. Same trick there, right? You pull up, you can pop that roller right off, add your oil in, add your carrier oil, and then you're good to go. And then what you can do when you're ready is just add everything in and then pop that roller back on and you're good to go. So that makes life a lot easier. So that's my everyday one. Apply to, believe it or not, bottoms of the feet and along the spine. Those are going to be great places to apply your essential oils. One, because we have a lot of toxins in the spine. So we're talking about central nervous system there, cerebral spinal fluid. So it's great to just roll along there. And bottoms of the feet, we have some large pores that allow for quick absorption there. So that's another little tip for you on where to apply. And you can also apply over the chest, especially for respiratory support. So we're going to get into those too. With this, so many options to have on hand, but those are going to be my, hey, for prevention tips, let's get into that. Let's use that and have that on hand too. For when things, right, let's talk about threats are high. Let's talk about people are under the weather.
I'm fine.
What do we do now? Okay, so you guys kind of know On Guard, Melaleuca, everyday prevention. So now we're talking about, threats are high. Code red. So what we're going to do is you can actually boost this up, right? So our little under the weather blend. So I will add to this, in addition to our On Guard and Melaleuca, I will do oregano. So again, you can do 5 to 10 drops, right? Depending on, less for kids. So 3 to 5 for kids of each, increase for adults as needed. I also add in lemon. Lemon is a really awesome oil to support, especially respiratory support as well. But the citrus oils are really, really awesome to help us with supporting detox in the body. And then I will also add in frankincense. So those 5 oils are going to be your special roller blend: On Guard, Melaleuca, oregano, lemon, and frankincense in here. These 5. And again, make them in a roller. You can use them for kids again. Roll bottoms of the feet and spine. When you are applying oils topically, you can reapply about every 20 minutes. So you can have those on hand and use them to support you. Also, when threats are high, we take our oils internally. Again, only with an essential oil that's safe for internal use. If you do not see a supplement fact on there, put that bottle of oil away, slowly back away. And this is not what I'm talking about, because there is a difference with quality. But we have these little veggie capsules, and these make it very convenient to take oils internally. So let me show you what these look like, and you can just pop them open and you just add your oils in. Now, I love, especially for really precious oils like frankincense, I love the dropper tops, again, from Share Oils, because they make it so easy to just get a little bit and then drop it right into that veggie cap that you need it. But you can actually do all of the oils that we just mentioned. So for internal use, 1 to 2 drops each of our frankincense, lemon, oregano, melaleuca, and on guard, and take that internally. And you can do that a couple times a day to support you. You know, I would say maybe 2-3 times a day, repeat as needed, listen to your body with all of this. And, you know, check in. If you feel like after 3 to 4 hours, you need another one, you can. I will usually top with some type of carrier oil in a veggie capsule. You don't have to. You can put the oils in, but my recommendation, just to make it a little bit easier on the tummy, would be to do like an MCT oil, a liquid coconut oil, an olive oil, something there. I love, doTERRA has IQ Mega, which is a children's fish oil supplement. So I'll usually top with that because it's kind of convenient and we could all use more fish oil. But I would top with something just because it makes it a little bit easier on your tummy, and then take it with food. Very similar to if you're, you know, taking what you typically would. You take it with food and do it there. Just little tips to kind of make it easier on your tummy. So that's an option for internal use. We call that our immune bomb, taking that internally. So do it topically, or using your oils aromatically, you're diffusing, and then internal use with that as well. You can also gargle with your oils. So say you're having scratchy throat, you could just add in a little glass of water, right? You could do a couple drops, maybe like 1 drop of your melaleuca or your lemon or On Guard, any of those or all of those. Gargle really good, maybe in a little bit of warm water. You could put a little bit of sea salt in there and just gargle and then spit that out. I like to make an immune boosting tea. So just, I have a little bit of warm water here, and you can add a couple drops of On Guard to that. You could also add like a little bit of raw organic honey or manuka honey and just mix that up. And that's a really nice On Guard tea, especially with scratchy throats. We were actually traveling and my husband started feeling it. He was like, oh, I'm getting the scratchy throat. I'm getting the stuff. So we did 1 drop of each of On Guard and lemon in water, and he drank that. And within 5 minutes, he was like, I already feel better. This is amazing. Like, he was so excited. So these are really good ones for the scratchy throat. And then I have a special recipe for you guys for a scratchy throat spray. And we're going to make it together. So let's do it. We are going to grab a lot of oils that we actually just talked about: melaleuca, peppermint, lemon, frankincense, and On Guard. And you're going to do 1 to 2 drops of each. And I'm going to put it in these little misting caps because I love these. They just go really easy into our purse and we use. But a drop or 2 of these. And if you get an extra one, it's okay. I always say it was meant to be, right? It was supposed to be in there. So don't panic. And a drop or 2 of our lemon. And our peppermint. And this is a great throat spray to just kind of soothe and help us out. Or maybe you do a lot of public speaking. Maybe you're a teacher or somebody and you are needing to just save your throat a little bit. This is a good one. Melaleuca. And then last but not least, good old frankincense. We love frankincense. We often joke, frank is an enhancer oil. So we always say, if you have no idea what oil to use, just use your frankincense. You will be good to go. So we have that there. I think someone asked about filtered and distilled water. So yes, if you have filtered water, that is good to go. Absolutely. You can do that. All right. So we got all our oils here.
Just remind us again, what were the oils added in?
Yes, this is On Guard, melaleuca, peppermint, lemon, and frankincense. Drop or 2 of each. Okay. And then we put our little spray top on. And we shake it up. And guys, this is without the artificial colors. And you would be shocked what's in some of those sprays if you read the bottle, guys. Oh. It's so easy. And then you can just spray. You could, if you wanted, if you don't like the taste, you could get those sweet leaf stevia drops. And you could do a couple drops of that to make it sweeter, maybe for your kids. I don't mind the taste. And it works really nice. And you just throw it in your bag and you're good to go. And I love these little misters. They're also great, side note, to make little perfumes. to spray on hand and have that going too. So there's your throat spray, which is very simple. You can gargle. And then one of my favorites is detox bath. Love doing a detox bath to just, if you're feeling under the weather, to just get that out to help the body sweat is really, really important. So I love to do something like lavender because it's so calming and it helps with stress. But I like to do 2 cups of Epsom salt, about a cup of baking soda, and then maybe 10 drops of an essential oil. So lavender is one of my favorites for that. You could also add frankincense. You can't go wrong. And just soak for 20 minutes and then rinse off, like pop off, rinse off, and you're good to go. So that would be a really good one too to have on hand. Okay, to dive deeper into the oregano question, oregano is a hotter oil. So we always want to dilute oregano. This is not an oil that you want to put directly on your skin. We all have an oregano story and we all do it and we never do it again. We live and learn and it's like, whoo, that's a hot oil. So just be respectful of your oregano. That's why I like to use it in a roller, like the roller that we talked about and we used earlier, or put it in the veggie capsule if you're going to take it internally. This is not one that I would gargle. This is not one that I would add to water because it's just going to be really hot and spacey and be a little bit too much. So with your oregano, always dilute. If you get it on your hands and it's feeling that really hot sensation, don't grab your water. Oil and water don't mix. Grab your carrier oil, your coconut oil, and put that on and just keep applying until it calms down. And it will. Oregano is a powerful oil, but that is a very amazing oil for supporting your immune system in a lot of ways. So oregano is something that you want to have on hand, especially as we go into this season. And for children, 6 and up can take oils internally. So that's the recommendation. So usually with kids, we do more topical diluting using the rollers. But I will say this, trust your mama bear intuition. We have oilers in our oils family that will use oils internally on their kids at younger ages. And I would just say, think about what you would have gone to in that moment before, and always trust your mama bear intuitions. I feel very safe. Like our oils are very, very safe to be taken internally. They are third party tested. They are really, what I love about these oils is, and what is kind of the big difference with doTERRA, is that the oils are sourced from where these plants thrive. So as an example, our lavender comes from France, our frankincense comes from Somalia or Oman, lemon comes from Italy. So all of that makes a big difference. So it's something that I think if I was in a situation, I would feel pretty confident and okay doing that. But I always like to give people options, right? It's good to be aware. Okay, let's talk about seasonal threats, right? The change in seasons, maybe you've got the itchy eyes or the runny nose or any of those things. So this combo actually works really well for that. We've got lemon, peppermint, and lavender, which is really, really nice. So you can use these 3 together. And again, you can make a roller. So for kids, around 3 to 5 drops each. For adults, you could do 5 to 10. And you could roll it along the nose, kind of this T-zone. So over sinuses and along the nose, over the chest is a great area. Bottoms of the feet, again, spine. Diffuse this combo. Will open your airways right up. And then also this is an amazing combo to take internally. Really, really nice for opening up the respiratory system. There's so much that you can do with lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So I do a drop of each in a little like shot glass of water and take that internally. My husband doesn't like that taste. I don't mind it. But so we do a veggie cap for him of a drop or 2 of each. And I'm telling you guys, when I am just feeling all stuffed up and going through all the Kleenex, I can take that within 5 minutes. It is opening everything up. It is amazing. So definitely give that combo a try this fall. Can copaiba be used as a boost to the throat spray or roller? Oh, yes, girl. Absolutely. We love us some copaiba. Yes, girl. Use what you got. Use what you got. You can totally add and make it your own. These are just building blocks. Make everything your own. That's what I love about the oils, is their room for play with everything. So breathe. Breathe is another one. This is our respiratory blend. So I love to diffuse this. Breathe is not one for internal use, but it's going to be diffusing. It's going to be topical. So you can actually make a roller of this, put it right over the chest. I like to actually put a drop of breathe over my chest before I go exercise. And I'll add frankincense to that too. But it just opens up your airway. You know, it's you just inhale it and you can just like that. You know, especially oils for immune support, you're going to be needing to use those daily and reapplying, just like with healthy food or with supplements. We're not going to expect to see a change with a supplement or a medication unless we're taking it regularly. Same thing with your oils. But this, I mean, quick, like within minutes, Breathe is going to open up and support your airway very, very quickly. So I love this. So I love to take like the lemon, lavender, and peppermint internally and then do Breathe in the diffuser and topically to just support you, right? Nobody's got time for all the congestion and stuff. Another tip for immune support, Digestin. Believe it or not, this is really good for sinuses too. So if you're not getting the results that you wanted with Breathe or with that lemon, lavender, and peppermint combo, this is why I love to give people options because I believe in bioindividuality and everybody's a little different. Grab your Digestin, for adults, 10 drops in a roller, and go over the sinuses. So Digestin's kind of a spicy blend because it's a blend of peppermint and ginger and caraway and coriander and fennel and tarragon. We typically think about it for digestive support, but this will open up your sinuses. So do a roller because it's hot. You don't want to put straight Digestin on your face, but make a roller with 10 drops and just go over the sinuses again. Over, not in the eyes. We never want to put oils in the eyes or in the ears, but we can go around. So over the sinuses, even along the tip of the nose. And I did this the other day. I was telling somebody about this and she said, oh my gosh, that was amazing. Like Digestin opened up the sinuses. So another little tip for you. And then I like to put Digestin on the abdomen, especially during fall and winter for digestive support, because the majority of your immune support is coming from your gut, about 70 to 80%. So because this is a big guns, and just to support you, just put that on, roll it on your abdomen before you go to bed. Just make that part of your nightly routine. Maybe you could put the On Guard and the Melaleuca on before you go to bed. Great, great tips for immune support to kind of help you out, to have that on hand. Also, I think we have to kind of look outside the box with stress. Like, right, because it's holidays and now family's coming and we're cooking big meals and we're doing all of the things. So lavender is your girl. All things calm. Inhale right out of the bottle, apply like perfume. I recently was talking to a friend and she had just an attack of feeling just all the anxious feelings and freaking out. And she had lavender, a drop under the tongue. She inhaled out of the bottle and then just applied over the heart, behind the ears. We have some thinner skin behind the ears. Even the elbow creases are good places to apply oil, and it calmed her down in a time where she really, really needed it. So use your oils, have them on hand. Love that tip for stress, right? Good to have. And then also, ideally, some form of movement is really going to help to boost our immune system, to stay moving, to have that on hand. And I recommend do something you love. Like I started Tai Chi classes and I love them. They are so much fun. Maybe that's dance, maybe that's bar, maybe that's just, going outside. We have to bundle up, right? So bundle up, but you can still be out in nature a little bit, or maybe that's staying inside and doing a class or something. But we know that managing our stress, getting good sleep, we should talk about sleep. But for the movement piece, I love Deep Blue because for the sore muscles, I have a little bit of sore muscles today because I worked out with my trainer, Jason, and he works me good. So Deep Blue for all the sore muscles, or maybe, maybe your relatives are coming over and you got some head tension or some neck tension or something. Get your Deep Blue or your peppermint and that will help you out. Pamela says she loves Breathe for her son. Absolutely. Yeah, it's so nice. It supports us so much. We love Breathe. And then sleep. My tip for you with sleep, lavender and frankincense. These are lovely, lovely ones to have on hand. Drop or two on the bottoms of the feet before you go to bed, or you can make a roller. I'm a big fan of rollers because I love to dilute. You can do a drop of each under the tongue before bed for that internal support. And then you can also diffuse that combo. And for me, I really, really struggled with sleep. So I needed all three. I needed to take it internally. And you could even, if you do a chamomile tea or even warm water, just add a drop of your lavender or do them in the veggie cap. If you don't like the taste of that, do it in the veggie cap there. Oh my gosh, so much to talk about. This is so exciting. Do you guys have any questions? I'm sorry, Lisa, I feel like I'm going over a little bit, but there's...
No, I'm taking like notes. Like
yes, I love it.
I thought it was using all the oils, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much more.
Yes. I love it so much. There's so many
Amazing.
ways to use them, which is so cool. And it's nice to have these on. These are like the first things that we go to for all of the things. But if you guys have questions, type them in and we can answer your questions and have that on hand. But I just wanted to share, I have a Facebook group. If you guys love this education and getting this information, it's called Learning with Dr. Laura. And you can type that in and search, and you can find me and join. And basically what Lisa does with Crunchy Oils, how she educates you, she supports you, she answers your questions, she does these rock star tutorials, right? Okay, confession, I did not know much about makeup till I met Lisa. I had never heard of a primer. I didn't even know what that was. And she was like, girl, you need this. And I was like, okay, I trust you. Like, I'm doing it. And she's taught me, and I watched her videos to kind of learn how to do that. And that's what I do with essential oils. So the Learning with Dr. Laura group is a really awesome, it's a safe place, just like this beautiful community where I teach a class once a month on a different topic. Right now, the class that's up is estrogen and women's health. So we talk all about hormones and essential oils, which is really fun. And next month, we're actually going to do a class with my sweet friend Kelly on mastering your menses. We're going to talk about all the period support, all for the cramping, all of the things to help you get through that time, and share all of our tips and tricks with you. It is a really, really nice one. So you can check that out. And that's what we do. You know, there's a lot of people out there selling a product. There's not as many people out there educating, supporting people, having that on hand. And that's what we do in that space. And essential oils are my love language, and I love to help support people.
And I want to just dive in and say that Dr. Laura is just incredibly supportive. And if you have questions for her, like, she's happy to set up, you know, a Zoom call with you, like hop on a call with you and help you and support you. And she's just been a wonderful resource for me and for so many other, you know, people too. And her group is such a safe, wonderful educational spot where you can go and you can just get all the answers. And it's really been a huge, huge help for me and for so many other people too.
Oh, thank you.
And Pamela had a question, if you can scroll up. It was about lice prevention.
Yes, let's talk about that. Melaleuca. All the Melaleuca for back to school. So you can add a couple drops to shampoo and just do that as a prevention every day and have that on hand, or you can use it to help with treatment. You know, you could even put a little drop and just do a really good scalp massage in there with the shampoo. If I could, I would actually add in a little bit of frankincense and lavender to that, to the Melaleuca. Even peppermint, but peppermint does have that cooling sensation. So depending on if you want your scalp to feel like that or not, I'll let you choose if you want to add peppermint into that. But you could do a couple drops of each, add it into your shampoo, and just massage really, really well. Comb through really, really well. But Melaleuca is going to be your best friend for that. It's a really, really good one. And Cecilia says that she used past tense when she was out of breathe and it opened up her airways. It's a little too strong, but it worked. Used it by inhaling. Yeah, you absolutely can. So you could do a palm inhale with your essential oils. Past tense is strong. It's a strong one. It's a big guns. I like it, but past tense is undiluted. And so it's very, very strong. So usually some people will actually dilute their past tense a little bit. I like it. Typically we think of past tense for really intense head tension, when we're just not feeling well, or any type of, you can use it for muscles support too, any aches or discomfort. And I like it full blast, but a lot of my oilers like to dilute it because it is really strong to kind of have on hand there. So everybody's different. See what works for you and what kind of feels best for your body. Yeah. So Pamela, yeah, you can add a drop into your palms with the shampoo. You could add it to the bottle. It just depends on if that bottle is pet grade, if it's safer for plastic, if that plastic is safe to be used with the essential oils. So you can check, you can kind of flip it over the bottom, or there's a lot of great bottles that we know are safe for the oils on shareoils.com. So you could like transfer your shampoo and add that to a bottle if you want. So it just depends on the type of plastic that's there, if it's okay to jive with your essential oils a little bit. And then when people get started with the oils, we actually have a private Facebook group that we provide regular continued education and support. I hop on a one-on-one call with you. I teach you how to dilute your oils. We walk through all of your specific health and wellness goals and how to use the oils for your specific needs and make sure that you're supported and plug you into community. I teach a lot publicly. because unfortunately there's not a lot of people that are getting support from the person that may have brought them to the world of oils, which hurts my heart. So I do as much as I can publicly, but then we have a private group that we really kind of pull in our tribe and our community and ask questions and get support and have a safe place for that, which is really nice to do. And Lisa, because I love being here and part of your community, if it's okay, I was thinking we could do a giveaway for your sweet people. And I wanted to kind of open this up, especially specifically if you're new to essential oils. If you are new to doTERRA, you have never tried essential oils before, I would love to do a giveaway for you guys. So if you are, type new into the chat, or if you're watching the replay, type that in, and then we'll do a drawing for a little intro kit, which is a small bottle of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And we can check back in a couple days. When do you think would be a good day, Lisa, to kind of give people some time to watch the replay? And
I mean, let's give our ladies a few days. So today is Tuesday, maybe Friday.
Perfect.
Friday, so
Perfect. Okay. We can kind of announce it and put it in there. But I would love for you guys to try the oils, because that's the only bummer about virtual, right? Is you can't smell them. You just have to take our word for it.
Smell of Facebook.
Yes, right. We need like scratch and sniff or something happening here. So I want you guys to have that. So we will get that for somebody, and I will mail that and send you some info. We can hop on a little call and I can show you how to use those oils too, as just kind of a fun thing to get some oils in your hand. And so you can start to play and use some of the things that we talked about in this class. And Lisa,
that's awesome. Thank you so much for being so generous. So what was in the intro kit? It was small bottles of
lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And they're the little 5 ml bottles. They are awesome. There's so much that you can do with those 3 oils alone. There's a lot that, and we kind of covered a lot with the top 10. I love the top 10 because there's a lot that you can do with those to support you and have on hand. And those are just go-tos. We use those a lot. About 80%. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just say, I feel like the lemon, lavender, peppermint, they're like the color wheel. Like they're just
yes. There's about 80% of your health and wellness concerns can be taken care of with one of those oils, whether that's sleep or digestive or immune or stress or whatever that is. That's a really good one. And for you guys that are new, if you're kind of going, okay, I'm kind of curious about this, I'm thinking about maybe getting started with oils, hop over to the Learning with Dr. Laura group, because there may be a flash sale this weekend coming to you with some extra goodies and some freebies, and like this car diffuser, you may be able to snag this for free, and some extra oils. So stay tuned for that. I'll be posting this weekend, and there'll be some really fun goodies and things for you guys too. What oils work in baths with Epsom salt? I love lavender, Tanya. Lavender is one of my favorites just because it is so calming, but it's a choose your own adventure. So if there's an oil that you just love or jive with, or like frankincense, love frankincense, you could put that in a bath. You could do, maybe you're having a lot of sore muscles, you could do some deep blue. Maybe you just need a little bit, maybe you're feeling under the weather, you could do On Guard and Melaleuca. All of the things. It's a choose your own adventure, but my personal favorite, I love lavender. I do lavender a lot. I'll often add frankincense to that too. It's a really good combo. Ooh, peace. Callie says she loves peace. Awesome. Peace is a really good oil too.
Ooh, I haven't tried that one. There's a lot I haven't tried. There's like a lot of
That's a nice thing. You can start small. Like I love top 10, you can't go wrong. And then it's like you could try a new one every once in a while and kind of throw in the mix and see what you think of it.
Absolutely. All right. Any last questions for Dr. Laura? Oh, just Pamela saying peace is my fave. All right. It's definitely going on my wish list.
It's a really, really nice one to have on hand. So calming. It's a really, really nice oil to have, even for kids, very calming to use. Could you address the sun exposure issue with citrus oils? Yes. So citrus oils, like our lemon or wild orange or grapefruit, any of those citrus oils, they are going to be photosensitive. And what that means, we don't have to worry about too much in the winter time because usually we're pretty bundled up, but you don't want to put a citrus oil on your skin and then go out into direct sunlight for 12 hours because it can make you more prone to burn. So you want to be cautious with that. Actually, there is one citrus oil, green mandarin. We were all super excited. I think furocromins is the chemical constituent, but this doesn't have that. So it's a citrus that doesn't make you more likely to burn, which is really cool. So use your green mandarin because a lot of people like the citruses because they're very uplifting. So really great for mood support, especially if you're in that really low, kind of dark. And honestly, I diffuse a lot of citrus oils in the wintertime, like lemon or any of the citrus oils because I'm just a girl. I like my sunshine and wintertime can be kind of a tough time. So the citrus oils are very uplifting to me. They really help with mood. But yes, we just want to be cautious. We don't want to put them on, then go sunbathe or go tanning or anything like that. And if you needed a citrus oil for emotional support, I say put it on your clothes, put it on a scarf. It's a great way to diffuse and get that, put it on the bottoms of your feet or somewhere where you're not going to get direct sunlight exposure. So that's a good question.
Apply it topically, you just, not where you're going to be exposed to the sun.
Exactly. Like maybe you're using it for immune support or digestive support or maybe just mood. And you could put it maybe on your abdomen if you're wearing like a t-shirt or bottoms of the feet and then put your socks and shoes on. Or like for me, I've got long hair. So maybe I could go like behind the ears and my hair would kind of cover that up.
Yep.
Good questions. I love it. And
and I've been taking the citrus, like you taught me, lemon in the morning, and then like in my water, like hot water, and then orange, like wild orange throughout the day. You taught me to do that, and I love it. Like, it's like my favorite.
That's a good point. Lemon in warm water in the morning, it's a great way to detoxify. This is going to be another thing that's going to boost your immune system. Also really helps with your filter organs like your liver and your kidneys. It helps the body produce its own glutathione, which is the master antioxidant. So all the antioxidants, use your citrus oils. Put them in water, just with oils you want to drink out of glass or stainless steel. Never plastic on that, but that's a good one. Cecilia, even when diluted, we always just want to be cautious, right? Safety first. So even with diluted with the citrus oils, I just wouldn't go out into direct sunlight with that. Safety first. Yeah, the citrus oils are my favorite too. And that's where we have ways to work around them where we don't have to not use our citrus oils, but we can just use them in different ways. Or diffuse. Take them in your like little travel diffuser.
It's so cute. I love that.
I know. I'm obsessed. I love it. It's a good way. There's so many toxins in the car, right? Those air fresheners and and this has saved me in those rental cars too. When you get into a rental car and you're just like, oh my gosh, or into the hotel room and you're like, oh dear, like what in the world?
I've started doing now in like hotels, which is awful. I've noticed this lately, not in the rooms, but in the lobbies. They're like pumping this like nasty, toxic like fragrance into the lobbies of hotel rooms. Like the last few hotels I've been in, I've actually gotten almost like migraines. Like just even walking through the lobby, I'm like, oh my God, what's that smell? And it's not even what they're cleaning with. They're literally like pouring fragrance like into the lobby of the hotel, and it's appalling.
Oh my gosh. Oh. And that stuff affects me too. I don't travel without a diffuser just to cleanse and purify whatever's in the room and I do call and kind of ask them, hey, can I get a room that doesn't have, the sprays? And you do the best that you can. But the oils have helped me a lot where we walk into a room and that's the first thing I start doing, especially when we go to a hotel. I diffuse On Guard, lemon, frankincense. Just get that going.
Writing that down.
Yes, it's a good one. And Pamela, if the water's a little too thick, oil and water, you kind of have to mix it. So try it instead of in a glass, do it in a bottle and just kind of mix it up and drink it that way. And I bet you'll like it. It'll work really good. And diffuser necklace. Yeah, Callie, perfect idea. Perfect way to get the emotional support of the oils.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think that might be it. Possibly with questions. I know it's such a giant, it's a big topic, and there's like always like so many dimensions to it. But as always, Dr. Laura, I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight and educating us in our community, and we're just so appreciative of your knowledge and enthusiasm and just everything.
Oh my gosh, it's my
Please.
pleasure. I'm so glad to be here. This community is so much fun. It is always such a joy. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Oh, Pamela has another question. Pamela
Oh,
asks, how about bed bug prevention traveling? Ooh.
oh, Melaleuca. All the Melaleuca. Put that in a spray bottle and I'll just pull all the sheets up and I'll just spritz and have that on hand. And that's a really, really good one. Or even, put a couple drops on the bed too. But Melaleuca is your
Yep.
friend for all the things. The lice, the bugs, the bed bugs, it's all got to go. Melaleuca is your oil.
Okay. Bathing in that, like before I go, like when I go to my next stay, my next hotel stay.
And
So
honestly,
fun.
On Guard would be good too, but typically I'll do Melaleuca more as a bed spray, and then I like On Guard spray, like the remotes and the phone, and then doorknobs, all those things.
Love it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Laura. And if you want to post, please post, link to your group so ladies can join. And if you want to post maybe one or two like recipes for a couple of the oil, a
Yeah.
couple of the blends that you about. And then, yeah. And then ladies have until maybe like Friday night to type in new that they watch the replay of the video.
Yes, perfect. That would
Um,
be great. Maybe so we'll give them till like Friday night, and I can either announce it Friday night or Saturday and find out who
yeah,
wins, and we'll get your oils sent out to you. Okay, Pam's asking how many drops in a 1 or 2 ounce bottle. Typically, I will do about 2 to 4 drops per ounce, but it's a little bit of a choose your own adventure. So if you like it stronger, you could definitely do it stronger as well. So I'm a kind of less is more girl, and I like to start out with less and kind of see how it does, and then you can always add more.
okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much. And you have a fabulous evening. And this was, as always, this was just incredibly educational and fun. And I have pages of notes, and I'm super excited to just start making some prevention blends because I want to prevent illness in my house. I want all the support possible to help prevent illness in my house this fall and winter. So, game on.
Yes, we want to be
Game
healthy,
on.
vibrant. It's hard to live your best life when you don't feel good. So that's what we're here to do is support you. Have these tools.
Thank you so
It's
much.
my
All right.
pleasure.
Thank you everyone
You
for
too.
tuning in. Good.
Bye.
Bye.